Denise,
Yes.
I will ask you now to rise above your body to the ceiling. Please take a look at yourself on an energetic level.
It's clear.
Good. Please check the image of your soul and its thread.
The same.
Perfect. Now ascend to the collective consciousness. We will start there. Dissolve yourself.
Yes.
I want to ask you now to observe from the height of the collective consciousness a moment when parasitic entity octopus appeared in our universe.
Yes.
Describe what you see.
I see a planet of some sort. I see a swamp.
Is it a physical planet?
Yes.
And the swamp is on this planet?
Yes. This area has something resembling water but very shallow. This place is very marshy.
Is the whole planet like this or only some places?
No, only here.
I see.
I see that. There are small creatures swimming in the water.
What do they look like?
They look like octopi.
What is the atmosphere there? Is there flora?
Yes, it is habitable. There are plants. There are mountains. There is intelligent life.
What does this intelligent life look like?
There are beings with elongated skulls, hunched over, resembling humanoids.
What color is their skin?
Yellowish.
Okay. How do they live?
They live in a society.
Do they have the concept of society?
Yes. There are cities.
What do their cities look like?
They are. I don't even know how to describe them. There are no right angles. In these constructions, they are more spherical and rounded in shape.
Are they complicated or simple architecturally? How can you rate them by our standards? Human standards.
They are very simple from the outside. Inside, there are technological structures.
That is, they are developed.
Yes, as a civilization, they are quite well developed.
What do they do? In general, what is the purpose of their existence?
I see that on this moment they are trying to improve themselves as race. And overcome their own shortcomings. I see they are doing scientific work.
Can you understand what they consider shortcomings?
I see now they have something like bouts of rage or anger. A state where one loses control. And these creatures become uncontrollable and bring destruction.
So, they understand that this is a problem. It happens in masses, as far as I understand.
Yes. There are factors that cause this condition. That means this is a physiological problem.
Tell me, did they always have this problem? Or it appeared relatively recently?
No, it was always there. As I understand, it is related to their physiological structure. Their skull is very large and elongated.
Tell me, these kinds of bouts happen individually or it is a mass event?
I see this happens individually.
Everybody has different timing?
Yes, but everyone is subject to it.
Okay.
And this is a big problem for them.
Do they have a concept of family? How do they communicate in society? Some sort of hierarchy?
There is no family. There is society as the meaning of wholeness, unity.
I understand.
They resemble collective insects, based on their organization.
Tell me, do they have separation of the sexes?
Yes,
How many sexes do they have?
2 sexes. For some reason, I receive information that both organs, male and female, are present. That is, they look different as men and women.
And by essence?
Yes, but at a certain time, only one sexual characteristic is active. And it is being regulated depending on necessity.
So, it can be changed?
On the physiological level, one part becomes dormant, and the other activates.
So, during your life, you can make different choices, right?
Yes, they change depending on their needs or their society.
How do they reproduce? Do they give birth to children?
Yes, they give birth.
Alive ones, without any shell?
Yes,
Tell me, these bouts you were talking about, do they happen at a certain time? Can they predict when this bout happens next?
no, they can't.
So, it happens spontaneously?
Yes, I have this association. When elephants have a mating period, males become uncontrollable. They have something similar happening, but not during the mating period. During everyday life.
With some regularity?
Yes, these are some sort of hormonal disruptions. I see how they overcome with a wave of emotions and aggression, and that is it. The brain turns off. They turn into wild animals, inflict injuries, kill, destruct.
I understand at that moment, when they uncontrollably dump such volumes of energy. Does anybody use this energy?
No.
So, their civilization is free, in fact?
Yes.
Is there some sort of control over them?
They are energetically free. Physically, no.
You are saying that they have these bouts due to their physiology. What went wrong and where, that their bodies became so imperfect to fail like this?
That moment when this distortion happened, I see it's always been this way. They are trying to find a solution.
So, it is the norm for them, but it interferes with others.
Yes, it interferes with their development, life. Brings destruction into their life. It constantly slows them down.
Okay, how do they try to solve this problem? Do they solve the physiological problem or the outcome of this aggression?
I see they are trying to study these small animals. Creatures that live on this planet.
Which ones? Octopi?
Yes, the ones resembling octopus. They have a feature. They live as a collective. And they are very small compared to the other inhabitants of the place where they live. They have the ability. They attach to animals and create physiological impulses. To create an analogy, I don't know. They are similar to our leeches. They attach themselves. And this large animal with time becomes obedient.
So, they control large inhabitants.
It's a way to get food. I see that this animal stops moving. As more and more creatures attach to it, and its vital activity stops.
They consume it.
Yes, the animal dies as they feed on it.
Tell me, do these small creatures have an analog of the soul? Is there a soul similar to a human one?
No.
Or quintessential energy?
There is no soul. They are just specimens of this planet's fauna.
So, as animals, they do have quintessential energy?
Yes. The beings became curious about these creatures because of their ability to affect nerve impulses and other processes of animals. I see they are being captured and observed, studied. By means of what they do it, and how it all works.
As I understand, they are not conducting tests on their own brothers?
I see that they have a general understanding of how it functions. They try to reproduce these as a mechanical device.
Oh, so they want to understand the principle.
Yes.
And transfer it into an electronic device.
Yes, I see they are working on such a device. It looks like a helmet, elongated to fit their head. It also has, not tentacles but, strips that look like tentacles. It fits snugly around their heads.
And with the help of these devices they are trying to copy operating principle?
But only the basics of it. I see it only being a prototype. Its purpose is to track down the hormonal and emotional surge that is followed by anger attacks. To affect body, brain, to suppress attacks. This is the direction they are working in.
How does it affect the creatures? Or they are just being studied?
They are just being studied.
Are they able to stop these attacks with impulses?
Yes, I see they have. I don't want to call it a jail. It's a place where individuals with most severe cases are being isolated. They are being kept there for everybody's safety.
So, the degree is different?
Yes. They have the most severe degree of pathology. This group is purposed for testing of this device. First, they are able to noticeably reduce these attacks. That is, the duration is decreasing. They end quickly. And so they decide that this technology is very promising and they should continue working in this direction. A lot of resources are thrown to study these creatures. And for improvement of this helmet, this device, to make it better and better.
So, they found new hope and started furthering it more actively.
Yes. I see this is such a breakthrough for them, one they did not have for many years. For a long time, according to their measures. I mean the technological breakthrough. Because they have been developing technologies but were never successful in controlling their physiology. That is, their genetic research is underdeveloped or non-existent.
In what direction were they developing before this helmet?
I see they are into studying physical processes happening on the planet. Animals, plants that surround them. Working with different materials. I would say it is more of a physics and chemistry direction.
And with the help of these devices they are trying to copy operating principle,